Hey, I'm Boki, and this is Bowpain with 2000's Tuning. For a while now, there have been a bunch of myths and common misconceptions about the lore behind some cars, but also some mix-ups here and there. So let's go ahead and clear some things up, once and for all. The Racing Heart wheel lineup was created by the company Takechi Project in Japan. They have been around since 1981, and their other product lines are Sprint Heart, Leuven Heart, and Euro Heart. RH Evolution wheels, on the other hand, are knockoffs by Daz Motorsport, a wheel dealer from California. While nearly all the Racing Heart wheels are mainly forged and produced by SSR in Japan, just about all of the Daz wheels are cast and made in Taiwan. Quality-wise, they're still better than the typical replica wheel from today. However, if you are in fact looking for the real deal, you should just look for real Racing Hearts instead. You can easily tell them apart just by the name alone. Unfortunately, neither Racing Heart nor RH Evolution are still around. There's another company named Racing Heart Concepts, which are using the same logo as the Japanese brand. However, they have next to nothing to do with them. They exist since 1995, and their lineup consists of a mix of designs from other brands being sold as their own thing. You all should already be familiar with LJ Garcia's Civic by now, so I won't get any deeper into his car than necessary. When his car was still blue, it used to run a turbocharged JDM B16 out of an EK4 SIR. Later down the line, in around 2001 or 2002, it's been swapped out for a H22. He kept his Spearco intercooler mounted to the bumper, despite not having the engine turbocharged. I can't confirm if turbocharging the H series was planned or not. However, knowing how many sponsors LJ had at the time, and just how much money went into his hatch, it totally would have been possible. Blitz has never made a body kit for the Eclipse. Robocar and plenty of other body kit companies just copied Blitz's design onto just about any car you can imagine. From previously mentioned Eclipses, to Civics, all the way to Toyota pickups and even Dodge Avengers. Think Duraflex came up with this kit? Think again. While Duraflex is not a very credible company, since their main business are literally dumpster lids, VIS Racing used to have good quality products. Today it's almost the same quality as Duraflex stuff. Judging by what people think about both of their products today, common complaints are poor fitment and paint cracking. The only thing their stuff is really good for though, is if you want to try your hand with custom bodywork without buying and possibly destroying rare kits. Unless you worked for Super Street magazine around 2000 to 2001 and can tell us the real answer, I believe that anyone who claims that the cars are the same are in the wrong. The SI Challenge Civic SI story was thoroughly covered inside the Super Street magazine issue from May 2000, which someone kind enough from the Tuning magazine's Facebook group scanned. Inside, it explains that the car has been built for the Honda Civic SI Challenge, in which 3 other magazines, Car and Driver, Popular Mechanics, and Sport Compact Car, were each given a pre-production Civic Si to create the best looking and best performing one. The cars would be given back to Honda. Every team had 5 months of time and a budget of $10,000, or around 17 grand today, to work with. Super Street, to put it short, sent their engine to Jun Auto Mechanic in Japan to get it tuned up. The rulebook didn't say anything about labor nor freight costs being counted into the budget. The Super Street Civic SI is a custom 2000 SI coupe that has been co-developed with Super Street magazine and Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels one has barely any information about the build process, nor if the car has been provided by Honda or if it was Hot Wheels that provided the car. Yes, both cars are red, and they have been seen running on Racing Heart C5s, but tell me, how much sense does it make to swap out a fully built Jun motor with a stock one again to then put a H-gas turbo kit on it? The Hot Wheels 1-to-1 car was featured a little over a year later in the March 2001 issue. What I think happened is, to keep it somewhat short, the SI Challenge car has been returned to Honda, and it's either hidden somewhere, has been crushed, or returned to stock by Honda themselves for whatever reason, to be sold as a regular car again. Now it's time for a quick ad break. Hello, what do you need?
I need wheels. Lots of wheels.
If there's one thing that seems to happen very often, it's when a Supra is merely painted gold, half a comment section will just be filled with smoky references. But not every gold Supra is a top secret car. As of now, nearly all of the top secret demo car Supras have been sold. The golden RB26 Supra is currently being owned by Dubai 37 in Dubai. The white RB26 Supra is currently owned by RMC Miami with some slight changes done to it. The V12 Super G-Force car also being in Florida, owned by Trap Team. And the GT300 car currently being owned by Colton from Redline Restorations in Connecticut. Every other Supra is either just a customer car, a lesser known Supra demo car such as the Competizione for example, just a homage, or built by Bulletproof, a top secret importer for North America. Race-inspired cosmetic enhancements. I'm sure you've heard this acronym frequently as an explanation for the term rice. The term dates back to the early 1900s as a disparaging term towards Asians and people of Asian descent. In the 50s to 60s, the term rice rocket saw early uses towards Asian motorbikes. Later in the 90s, when the import street racing scene started coming out, you had the era of boomers in muscle cars racing against youngsters in imports, where enough of them had their cars labeled as ricers, primarily Hondas and Acuras. Nowadays, the term ricer is used if some random guy online is trying to call a car ugly, no matter the car's origins. And unfortunately, this term is commonly used in conjunction with 90s and 2000s show cars. I did however notice more people starting to call low effort builds ricers. Still, I think it's a very stupid term and it shouldn't be used. Top Fuel Mia is a tuning shop located in Suzuka known for their turbo Hondas and their S2000 Time Attack car. However, there is another shop in Japan located in Saitama with the name Top Fuel Racing that specializes in RX-7s and are known for their body kit that mimics the Dodge Viper GTS. They are not related to each other in any way besides the fact that they make some really cool and fast cars.